Hello, welcome to the weekly share of the Zera Shimshon. I seem to be having some technical difficulties with this turning on the video. So anyway, today is Chav Tes Iyar, Tavshin Pei Dalet. It is the 44th day of the Omer, and it's Erev Rosh Chodesh Sivan. And for a reminder, for those who didn't say the Tefillah of the Shla Kodesh, you should say it and give a little bit of tzedakah and light a candle for the Yartzeh Ramir and Prameshlan also. Okay, anyway, this is a piece from the Zera Shimshon and Bamidbar. This is this week's Parshat. And he's bringing up a midrash in Yalkut Shimoni on Shir Shir. In the Pasuk, Nava ki Yerushalayim. Beautiful like Yerushalayim. Ke'oisa malachei ashorish shehem yireim umushlamim li, like those beautiful malachei ashorish that are fearful and complete with me. Ayuma kanigdal. It's a continuation of the pasuk there. Ayuma kanigdalais. What does it mean? Kanigdalais means the golim shenasata lecha, like the flags that I gave you. David Roya Aimer, David saw this, and he said in Tehillim Kuf Mem Zayin, Le'asachein echol goy, u'mishpat bal yadam al yilka. So that's what it says. So Kasha, first of all, he asked the question, Demi higid loy shedavid hamelech alav Hashem ratza l'irmoiz ala degalim. Who said that David was hinting to the degalim over here, to the flags? Dilma al hashras hashchina. Maybe he was hinting to the dwelling of the Shechina, or al Torah, or al Beis Hamikdash. Who knows? Begam v'pasuk hakaidim in Tehillim Kuf Mem Zayin there it says, Magi Devar of the Yaakov Chukav Mishpatav LeYisrael. Ma'u Yaakov or Ma'u Yisrael. Why does it say in the same pasuk two different names that Jewish people are called? Magi Devorov. What is we're telling Magid, right? Devor of the Yisrael. Now, it says Magid Devor of the Yaakov. Yaakov, we all know, is always the lower element of the Jewish people. Sometimes it's referring to the ladies. Chukav and Mishpat of the Yisrael. So the absolute laws and the practical laws, what I call them, okay? That is what everybody should be doing anyway. So what is the Dvar of Chukav Mishpatav? What does that mean? Yesh Davar. The Isha B'Yalkut is brought in the Yalkut Shemoni also in the Tehillim and Rebbe's Tafshin Tzadik Vav. Okay, and it's also in the Midbar Rabbah. Zesha Omar Akaza. That's what Pasuk says in Shir Shirim. It says, Diglu alai ahava. Kivan shenigla HaKadosh Baruch Hu al Har Sinai. Since the Kadosh Baruch Hu was revealed at Har Sinai, which will be the Kabbalah Torah this coming week, Mitzvah Hashem, it says, Yardu imay esrim v'shtayim elef revavos me'rich vavos shel malachim. So it descended. I know if you can. I'm going to do this. I did the math and see if it's correct. It says 10 million chariots of malachim came down. Actually 22 million, except because of the 22. 22 million chariots came down. Now, if you can check my math, you see what 1,000 times 10,000 is. Okay. Rechev Elokim Riboy. So how do we know that there was 22 million? Because it says the Rechev Elokim, the chariot of God, is Ribos Sayim. What does that mean? V'hoyu kulam asuyim degalim. And all of them were made with flags. Omer halavai anahu nasim degalim kamaisim. So the Jewish people said halavai will be like that. Will be made like flags. L'chein nemar, it says havieni el beis hayayin. Another pasuk in Shir Shirim. Bring me into the house of the wine. Zeh Sinai. Sheboy nitna Torah. Because yayin is 70, which is the Nichnas Yain Yotze Side. Omar Lahem HaKadosh Baruch Nisavisim Ledegalim. You had desired these flags. Chayechem Shani Yosef She'elaschem. He swore that he would fulfill their requests, like it says in Tehillim, Yimale Hashem Kol Mi Shalei Secha. Hashem will fulfill all of your requests. Miad Haidia Kadosh Baruch Avose Shal Al Yisrael. Immediately God announced his love for the Jewish people. Omar LaMoshe Leich Oisam Degalim Moshe Nisavo. So he said, go and make flags for them like they want. Why did he do that to all the other nations? Because it says because they don't want to know about the basic human tenets of being a human being, right? Not killing, not murdering, not stealing, not having adultery with the wrong women. So they didn't want to do it. They didn't want anything to do with that. And that is, Bal Yudah means Shaloi Kiblu HaTorah. First of all, they didn't accept the Torah. He went around to the nations and asked them, Ezo Adavar Shehervichu Yisrael B'Kabbalas HaTorah. So what did they benefit the Jewish people by accepting the Torah? They benefited, the extra thing they benefited was the order of the flags. Shemarim hayichud v'asholim. And it shows that we have a closeness and a unification and peace with God. V'isa, it's brought down the Midrash. Sheyakov v'vinu alav Hashem tziva l'banav sheyisu as aroinai kifi aseder shahil ru'uyam l'isa b'degalim. So when Yaakov died and he was taken to Eretz Yisrael to be buried, so he commanded them beforehand that they should be arranged in the order that they would travel in the Midbar, exactly, with the flags. It says, Ish al diglai ba'oisos leveis avoisam. Each person with his flag, with the identification for the house of their fathers. Zeu magi devar of the Yaakov. That's what he means when he says, I'm teaching you, I'm telling your words to Yaakov. Shehaidia, HaKadosh Baruch Hu said to the Yaakov, Ma shehayaroitza l'tzavis l'Yisrael. He's already letting him know generations before what he wants to do for the Jewish people. Kadesh Yaakov gam kein yechal kimka. So that Yaakov would also do the same thing in that traveling to Eretz Yisrael. And then he says, Chukah v'mishpotov, and then it says, those serious laws and the mores is la puke ha'omais, and that's to exclude the nations of the world. Shalei dai shalei rotza the kabbalah chukim. Not only they didn't want to accept the chukim are the laws that one doesn't have an explanation for, like tefillin, sukkah, other things that can't have a serious explanation for in logic. Shehim me bli tam. They don't have any good reasons. Elo af hamishpatim shehim dvorim shelamali leinichtavu ruim heim lekosef. Even mishpatim, which are the general laws of humankind, that even if they had not been written down in the Torah, it would have been proper to keep them all the time. That's Rashi says, because of Rashi, and the pasuk es mishpatai ta'asu es chukaisai tishmeiru. And v'gam elu loy ratzu l'kam. Even those things they didn't want to accept. Why? Like it's brought in the Yalkut Shemini and again in Yisroi. Anoichi Hashem Elokecha. Why does it say, God, I am the Lord your God? Kishenisgalsa HaKadosh Baruch Hu al bnei Esav. When Kadosh Baruch Hu revealed himself to the children of Esav, and he said to them, Omer lehem mikabli matem es Torah. Do you want to accept the Torah? Omer lai maksiba. What does it say in the Torah? Of course, there wasn't just one thing. He told them the whole thing. Omer lehem lai tirtzach. Lo tirtzach. Not to kill. We can't accept that. Omer lai Yerusha shahivish lanu avinu. Well, this is we had inherited this for our command from our ancestor. It says, and on your sword you shall live. By the sword you shall live. And Ammon and Moav, Heshivu Sheikram Bav V'Haniyuf. And Ammon and Moav also, they didn't accept the Torah because they came from an incestuous relationship. Like it says, Ta'areno Shtei Banais Loit Mi'avim. So they became pregnant by their father. They didn't want to accept the idea of not having incestuous relationships. Yishmael, what about Yishmael? They didn't want to accept that you can't steal. Mishum de habracha sheborcha aviv, because of the blessing, their father said, "Vehu yia pera adam yadai bakol yad bakol," and his hand will be in everything. Yisrael kiblo hakol chukim and mishpatim, and the Jewish people accepted everything, nasa v'nishma, right? Okay. But not only the things they didn't understand, but even things they did understand. The Hachi Karim Yisrael Lashon Chashivas. That's why he calls them the Jewish people, the Yisrael, because it's an expression of importance. L'chein tziva lahem ha'degalim. Therefore, he commanded they should get the flags. V'le'asachein l'chol goyim l'chol goyim mishum mishpatim bal yidam, because they don't want to keep anything. They want to keep any of the laws that they should be keeping, and that's why the Jewish people are the light, the beam of light unto the world. And may we all have a wonderful Shabbos, and Be'ez Hashem, Likros Chag HaShavuos. Okay, everybody should have a wonderful Shabbos.